Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as a musician, and the time has come to start the Eurovision 2025 season. It feels like it gets earlier every year. Last year it was in November though, so this year we're doing a little bit better. It's Christmas Eve. So if you're celebrating, guys, Merry Christmas, and if you're just chilling over the holidays, then also have an amazing relaxing time. So Montenegro has got their song. They have rejoined after 2 years break, so hopefully this new investment into Eurovision is not going to be a sunk cost. We'll see, because they didn't qualify in 2022, I think, despite the song being pretty good. I quite like the song. It was in my top 10. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. But firstly, if you're new here, my style of reaction videos, I am a classically trained musician. I watch the entries for the first time and I give my musical analysis, critique, commentary based on the stuff I can hear, and then I will kind of add my own opinion, like subjective approach towards the end of the video, and I'll score the song out of 10. And then at the end of the season I rank all the songs based on listening to them a few more times and having these like different scoring categories, and then I announce who my winner is. So we're on for another season. It's been a good few years on my channel. We hit 20,000 subscribers in the last season, which was amazing. And I'm looking forward to continuing on this journey with you guys into 2025. So without further ado, grab a cup of tea. I've got mine here. And let's react to the first song of Eurovision 2025. I'm excited. So let's give this a go. This is Nina Žižić with Dobrodošli. Hopefully I pronounced that all right, guys, for another year.
Budi se noć koja je kriva, umorne oči, trljave stida, hoće li to?
Nice slow voice.
Zora rujna, rane Davida, gdje su sad svi, iza su međa.
Sort of piano running in the background there.
Nasmi se, izdrži sve, proći će. Izdrži sve, proći će. Nasmi se, proći će.
Quite a frantic melody line so far.
Prestaće, al kada će. Dobrodošli meni vi. Na predstavu o ljubavi.
Here we go.
Kako si ti, da li si dobro, gdje su sad svi, čisti pred Bogom, ko da su njemi, stoje bez riječi, oni što tu su.
Okay, melody's climbing up a bit now.
Lica su im crvena, tugom krvnjena, a ko mi je kriv. Nasmi se, izdrži sve, proći će, izdrži sve, proći će, nasmi se, proći će, nasmi se, izdrži sve.
Okay, slow paced. Adding in some strings. Dramatic Balkan ballad, I guess. Right, I have to say I'm not like feeling it as much as I was hoping. I think it's well put together in terms of emotional choreography and the way she's been performing this. You can tell that she's in sync with the lyrics and the stage direction. It all kind of looks like a complete product there. And her vocals are very broody and low. It's very contra alto, but then there's these moments where she's pushing up in the melody line and it feels like her range is possibly a bit bigger than I originally anticipated. The thing is, I just don't really feel like I'm connecting with it. It feels quite plodding at times, like the chord progression is moving very slowly to the next chord and the next chord, and there's not much intricacy in between each movement of the chord. It feels like it's plodding along very kind of in a pedestrian way, and all the interest is basically in the rhythm and the melody on the top half of the track, which I feel like could be a little bit more engaging, I guess. It's just not grabbing me, but I can appreciate that it's quite a difficult song to sing. There is a lot of fast rhythms in there, a few leaps in the melody. It seems to be jumping around a bit. To me, this isn't sort of blowing me away, but let's keep going. Let's close out the song. I also feel that the percussion doesn't sound quite authentic and real enough. It sounds like it's on a drum machine or something. I think it could be a bit more slick. It's got some brass instruments in the back there with the strings, I think. Yeah. Trombones, trumpets, horns. That's quite a dramatic ending, to be fair. Whisper to me, Nina. Right. As much as I appreciate the vocal performance, I can really see that that's a difficult song to sing, and she was very connected with that performance. It didn't feel stagnant. And I appreciate that, and I can kind of like latch onto that and invest in that side of it. But I do feel like the backing track, kind of like Mon Amour from last year, it was just kind of lacking a sort of spark to it. They were throwing in a lot of instruments to sort of portray this Bond type of soundtrack, like the horns, the strings, this swelling sort of pattern they had in there. It was like they're trying to make us feel that this is emotionally charged and I guess sort of dramatic, but it felt a bit pastiche to me. It didn't feel authentic. So it was kind of a song of two parts. You had like a really well performed emotional vocal and connection to the lyrics, but then you also had this kind of dry backing track. I'm not sure if a revamp could do anything for that, to be honest. The structure of the song and the way it's been written and everything that's in there is so fundamental to it, but I just don't really feel like it's that great, if that makes sense. But I'd like to hear what you guys think in the comments. It's nice to see Montenegro back at Eurovision. I do feel like they could do better. I'm not sure qualification, we can't really speculate right now because it's just so early on, but I feel like if you're in a tough semi-final with a song like that, you're not going to go through. It's simple as. But let me know what you think in the comments. In terms of a score out of 10, I'm going to go with a 5 for that one. It does get a few checks from me for the vocals. But yeah, I think it's just genuinely let down by that backing track. And it just didn't feel like it went anywhere. It didn't feel like there was any sort of further ideas. It was just that same chord progression repeating and repeating, and then they just threw in a few more instruments to sort of trick us into thinking that it was sort of going somewhere and building up. I don't know. I'm just going to have a bit more tea, but enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and have a Merry Christmas if you're celebrating, and I'll see you soon because I think Albania's coming out next and I will react to that possibly on this side of 2025. We'll see. But yeah, have a great Christmas. Bye.